Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. Today, we're not going to be doing a tone recreation video, but we are going to be doing another video on a NeuralDSP product. We're going to be doing a video on Archetype Nolly X, the new update from their plugin Archetype Nolly that just came out the other day here. Actually, it was yesterday. By the time this video comes out, it'll be almost a week since it came out. For those of you that are new to NeuralDSP plugins and their entire ecosystem that they have going on, the X plugins are the updates for original plugins that they made a couple years ago that will now be compatible with the Quad Cortex in the future. This Archetype Nolly I'm expecting will come out at some point in the future after we get our first update, which includes Plenty X and Gojira X, which is actually going to be coming out the day after this video releases, and I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be filming a video on Quad Cortex plugin compatibility next week, literally the day it comes out, and that'll be out the week after this video. So I'm really excited for that. So now let's just hop into the plugin and let's check out some of the old and new features that they have going on in this one. All right, so let's start here in the pre-effects section. All four of these pedals were in the plugin beforehand. The one difference that we have going on is we have this bright switch on the first overdrive, which gives just a little bit of brightness and a little actually extra level to the overdrive one that we've got going on here. The other pedals here, they're just regular. We have our compressor. Like I said, the overdrive one, we have the pre-delay pedal, and we have our overdrive 2. In the next section here, we have the amp section where we have 4 amps. We have clean, crunch, rhythm, and lead. And what we can do with these is we can link and unlink these cabs that go with them. I could have the clean cab with the lead amp, or I could have the rhythm cab with the lead amp, or I could, here we have the crunch and I'll put it with the rhythm amp, and we can mix and match with that. The next section that we have here is we have the cab section where you can choose which mics and which placements you want. They've added 2 mics to the new update. And we also have different speakers for each cab. So for each different cab, we have different speaker options where we have this open, we have this closed cab here. And then here we have the V30 and we have the closed back. It's great. It gives you so many more options. They also included now the new room send here, which I actually have a preset that I made with this room send. It sounds incredible. It adds so much to the plugin, and I'm so happy that it was added in. The next section we have here is we have the EQ section. They had the EQ section in the last plugin, but the difference between that EQ and this EQ is now we have the Nolly's mod. The difference between the original and the Nolly's mod EQ is that we have different frequencies that are being boosted here. See, in the original here, we'll have 1K, 2K, 4K. And in this Nolly's mod, we have 800, 1.5, and 4.5. In the last section here, we have the regular delay and the reverb pedal. Came from the last plugin. Nothing special going on here, just the regular reverb delay. And last but not least, we have the 2 biggest updates to the plugin that come with every X update, which is the doubler and the transpose. All right, so now I'll go through some of my own presets that I made in Archetype Nolly X just yesterday. Just playing around with the plugin, and then I'll play a little bit through them so you can see what they sound like. So this first preset that I made is the Roomy Clean. Again, one thing that I said earlier that I like about these plugins is the room sounds, which just add so much, especially with these cleans. I absolutely love it. So what we've got going on in this preset is we have the compressor going, snappy attack, raise the compression in a level just a little bit. And then we have here on the clean is we have the gain, we have the bass a little bit lower, mids a good bit lower, and treble up with our master and output just like that. Using the clean amp and the clean cab together. I have a 57 and a 121 both on here, both with the room send on. It sounds really great. I lowered the levels on both of them so they could pair up and mix well together. Next, I'm using the Nolly's mod EQ. I've got a high pass filter on about 26 hertz. Then we have a dip in 75. We've got a dip in 400 with kind of those fundamental tones. And then I've got a little bit of air at the top here that I added. And then we've just got a little bit of reverb on it. Tiny bit medium decay, low on the mix. So let me just show you what that sounds like. All right, so that was the big Roomy clean preset. Now we're moving on to the big heavy 7 preset. I made this dialing it in with my 7-string guitar with active pickups. So let's start here. We're starting with the compressor on smooth settings. It's the same exact level as the last one. I have the overdrive on with the bright switch with the drive all the way down, tone knob about 3/4 of the way there, and the level kind of close to center. Now on the amp here, we've got the gain at about 6 on the rhythm amp with the clean cab. We got the bass a little lower, the mids a little bit lowered, and we've got the treble raised. We have the resonance knob close to 8. We have the presence knob close to 6, masters at about 4, and the outputs at about 8. On the cabs here, I have a 57 and then I have a 421 on them. Again, both leveled to where they can mix pretty well together. On the EQ section, again, I'm using Nolly's mod. I added the tiniest bit of air at 8K, and I've got 4.5K, 1.5K. I lowered it 800, raised it 400, and I've got a high pass filter around 38 kilohertz and a low pass filter around 10K. And then we've got just the tiniest bit of reverb on this. So let me show you what's up with it. Okay, so this preset is called Rough and Tough. It's a lead tone that I used using the bass pickup on my Strat. I think it sounds pretty cool. You'll get to see it in just a second. So what I've got going on with it is I'm using the first overdrive, kind of sort of the same settings that I used for the last preset. We've got overdrive 2 going with just a little bit of gain with level, treble, bass, all at 50. We got the gain pretty high on this one, probably to around 7.5 to 8. We got the bass close to 6, middles at 5, trebles around 6.5. Did that California smile, if you will. We got the master kind of close to 8, and we have the output also close to 8. We're using the ribbon 121 with this and the dynamic 57. I've got a little bit of room sent to the dynamic 57 with the ribbon mixed in just a little more than the 57. We've got the EQs all over the place here. I kind of dialed these into my taste, but we've got high pass filter around close to 50, low pass filter at 17K. Got a bunch of reverb and delay on it. So let's just take a listen to it. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of my favorite artist presets now. One of my favorite ones right now is the Picky Chord Time by Rabia. It just sounds great. Let me show it off to you. The next preset that I really like is Driftwood by Joshua De La Victoria. It's just like a great like really ambient experimental type sound. So let me show you here. right, so this last artist preset that I really like is this ambient clean from the artist Baxty. I don't know how to say it. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, let's just play it real fast, show it off. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. Honestly, this is my favorite NeuralDSP plugin now. Just playing it the past couple of days, it just feels different. It plays different. It adds on to what was already an amazing plugin. Archetype Nolly was already such an incredible plugin, but Archetype Nolly X brings it to that next level to where it's absolutely incredible. I can't stop playing it. I had so much fun just playing around, trying to figure out what to do for this video, and I really enjoyed this plugin. I can't recommend it enough. I say that for a lot of products, but this one especially is such an amazing plugin. I can't say anything more about it except that it's amazing. So yeah, if you like today's video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be back next week with Quad Cortex plugin compatibility video. I've been waiting for this one for a very long time. Comes out on July 31st, the day after this video comes out. So I'm really excited. Hope you guys are excited to see it too. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.